What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 37 of our Wolves career mode, and today, 3 games for you. We have Southampton, and then I believe an international break, and then we have Newcastle, and then our first tie against Inter in the Champions League quarterfinal. We will be at home for that one. It's important we get a result, but Inter, of course, no walkover, and, hopefully we can keep up our good form. There's something about the way I particularly play in general, in which the Champions League is something that we consistently play well in. Hopefully we can keep that up. Nuri is going to start today. Guendouzi's a little bit tired. We're going to bring Dendoncker in. And then I kind of want to make a change or two. We're going to start Neto today ahead of Traore, I think. And then Vitinha can also play. So let's jump into this. Southampton, Wolves. Let's go. Vitinha. Nice ball out there to Lucas. And Lucas is doing well. And Lucas is coming forward here. Still holding on to it. Can he find a pass? Gets it to Dendoncker. The 3 in midfield moving it around. Looking for an opening. And can we find one there? We can. It's Jimenez who takes a good touch. It's a good finish. And eventually it opened up for us. And Jimenez made no mistake. It's an excellent finish from the striker. And he's given us a 1-0 lead here. But they did well to just cover up the midfield there. But eventually we got away. Made a guy miss. That's what you got to do in situations like that. Make the space. Get into the space. Force somebody to come out of their zone to pick you up. And it happened there. And it comes along with a good finish from the Mexican striker. 1-0 on 21 minutes. This is nicely played. And here's Jimenez now. He's going to have a run at this defense who are continuing to back off. Now St. Maximin's out wide here. There's space for him. And it's St. Maximin 2-0. An excellent break. And we've doubled up our lead here. St. Maximin with the goal. It's a lovely, lovely break there. We just had the extra man eventually. You can't back off. If you back off and then someone's made a rash decision, the run from midfield has pulled that fullback inside, left St. Maximin all alone. And he makes no mistake with his right foot. Just hammers it toward goal. No chance for the man in goal. It's 2-0 on 38 minutes. Really good throw out there by Patricio. All of a sudden we're in here, and it's Jimenez on the back end, and he can clip it into the middle. St. Maximin takes it down brilliantly. What a finish. And the volley takes it into the back of the net, and on the stroke of halftime, we may have sealed this game up. 3-0 the score. That's excellent. I'm not sure where. There was a defender missing there for Southampton. We had 3-on-3. And he's made a good run. It's clipped in, chests it down brilliantly, and hits it on the volley. What a finish. It's brilliant from St. Maximin. It's his second goal of the game. It's 3-0. Nice take. It's a good step inside here. Southampton trying to force something in. Oh, it's a good save. And for those wondering, I have upped 2 things. I've upped a couple points on the slider. I've upped the bloody control, or helped it on with the computer, and I've also upped the goalkeeping ability of the computer. I didn't realize I had it still at 50. I moved it up to 70, and we'll see how that kind of works going forward. And it's difficult to mess with this defensively, and that would be the complaint in theory. I score a ton of goals, and teams score goals on us, maybe not as many, but the big issue would be how often we score goals. So we'll see what happens in terms of the goalkeeping ability. Marking, that's the one I changed. I upped it from 52 to 56, but as I said, it's all about how many goals we score, because we run right through this defense, or these defenses pretty much. That's a lovely ball in, and it's Vitinha, good save. There we go. A little bit of fruit bared on that tree. But we'll see how it goes going forward. That's the only thing that's difficult to do, because if you mess with the line height and the line width and where the fullbacks go, it gets a little bit messy, and then you can find something to exploit instead of just exploiting the game itself. But we've upped the marking just a little bit and given it right away there. And hopefully that helps out the marking, and as I said, the goalkeeping ability has flown way up. It went from 50 to 70, so we'll see. Oh, lovely football. This 3-1. Just as that's happened, we've given up a goal. 3-1. And as you can see, they're already a little bit more aggressive in terms of defense. We'll see going forward how it is. But that should give them more chances as well if we give the ball away more often. But defensively, that's just not great on my end. I've pulled off instead of went with the run. It's a good finish in the end. Lamina brings Southampton back into this game, 3-1. Coming forward now. Here's Lamina. Stepped in, nicely done. Oh, that's a great ball out wide there. Are you kidding me with that pass? And 2 goals in a couple minutes for Southampton, and they're up and about. I feel like when you up sliders in this game, the overall team ability gets a little bit better. But all of a sudden, they're moving the ball around well. It's a good ball in here, but this pass, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant pass, and all of a sudden we're back in the game. 3-2, 2 goals in a couple minutes. Here's Vitinha. Can he get that ball there? He can. And here's Neto now. And Neto going to step into space, does well to cut it back, gets it across, and it's Jimenez. There it is. 3 goals in a couple minutes, but we've pulled one. 4-2, and we've reopened our 2-goal lead, and this is all about Neto. The ball got in there very well, but Neto just cuts inside. And it's a sweeping finish from Jimenez. As we bring some of the big boys on out of nervousness, really. But their 2 goals answered with one of ours, and we've doubled up our lead again. 4-2 now on the 70th minute. Oh, nice tackle. Den Dunker, and he gets it through to Jimenez. And Jimenez in on goal. Brilliant. Game over now. You cannot make that mistake. Messing with him up the pitch. Messing around with it at the back. And we have caused problems there, obviously, nicking it off him. And then Jimenez has just got to do it on his own. Gets pushed a little bit wide, but rolls that into the bottom corner. An excellent finish, and now it's 5-2. That's well done as that gets slipped through. And now here's Fabio Silva, and Fabio Silva can get away. And it's Fabio Silva, clips it up, and we do get the header on. I felt the goalkeeper probably should have come and get that. He hasn't. It's a 6th for us. It's Neves with it. 6-2. I tried to clip that back post. It clipped right into the middle there. Goalkeeper should have got it. Neves ended up with it. It should have been a tap in at the back post for Traore. Very odd all around. But he manages to get that, and it goes into the back of the net, and I guess that's all you could really ask for right before the final minute. But while we've scored 3 goals again, there's going to be I don't know what the chances are of finding something I'm not going to score goals against. But hopefully this will give them a couple more chances, give us a few less, have the goalkeeper save a couple extra more, and just add to it a little bit. But, you know, we'll see going forward. It helped there for a little bit, and then we kind of took over here, so it is what it is. 6-2 the final. Jimenez grabs another hat trick. The dude is a walking hat trick himself. And now we go forward. Another game in the league as Liverpool draw. That is good for us. That is a good result for us. I believe we have Newcastle next, if I remember properly. But we have a pretty long gap to skip through. So we might just jump on into the game, though I do want to make a couple of changes. So we'll jump forward. Not interested in the progress assessment. Dendonker is happy to be playing a little bit more. That's good. But forward we go. We're going to jump to the next game, and we're going to take a look at the lineups because a couple days later we have our Inter game when we might want to change a few. But as you can see, we're 2 points back at City, and Manchester City have a game in hand. We're 1 ahead of Liverpool, who we have a game in hand on. We're 3 ahead of Tottenham, who, you know, we're 6 ahead of Chelsea. It's the United one that's a little bit nerve-wracking there. Though maybe not as much. Actually, yeah, they have 2 games, but not 2 games in hand on us. So, I mean, at the moment, we're in a pretty good spot. But let's jump forward to the game. Okay, here we are. We're back for the Newcastle tie. We're going to make a couple changes to the lineup, and we also have a couple of things to do here. I don't want to do the white. We'll change the kits. We can play in orange here. And they'll play in that color. We have a new player to look at. A new player that's come up from the academy. 93 to 94 potential. Left wing. Andrade. 67 overall already. I believe he's 17. However old he is, I believe he's 17. We're going to bring him onto the bench today. We're also going to start Den Donker, Vitinha again. This is one of those games where we'd like to see if we can squeeze through it while making a couple of changes. We're also going to let Foyth start, and we're also going to let Kiana Hoover start and bring Gibbs White onto the bench. So let's jump into this. It's one of those games we'd hope to squeeze through. We're making a couple changes because we have the Inter game coming midweek, and hopefully everyone's fit for that. But let's jump into this. Newcastle Wolves. Let's go. Now Pottins keeps it in play, and now can we step into space here? Lucas has made a good run. Traore around the outside. Steps back inside, and there's space for him inside. So he does well to hold on to it. Finds Fabio Silva. Cuts back inside on his left foot. Oh, very close to an opener there. I thought it might get blocked. This was not far away. It's gone right through the legs of the defender. Goalie had no chance. That's just past the post. Good effort. Nice take there by Under. And they have got men forward here ahead of us. Does well. Corner set to come in here for Newcastle. So they look for an early lead here, and the header comes in, and there it is. 1-0. Right off the corner. It's as straightforward as you like. He just gets ahead. It's too easy for him. It's almost a free header. First of all, the guys on him are a lot shorter, number one. And number two, he just gets ahead. We have to be in between him and the goal, and we're not. It's a good header. Down and away. Tarkowski here at Newcastle is grabbed the goal. Not what we wanted. 1-0. Oh, nice take inside. Here's Callum Wilson. Tried to turn on us there and almost did. He's under. Oh, how have I not pushed him off that? I will not know. Still on it. Decent ball inside. Oh, and he's got to it. What a save by Patricio. An absurd save from the man in goal there. Incredible to get across that. I thought that was a goal. Corner set to come in as Newcastle look to double up their lead. It's a good ball. The header comes in. It's cleared off the line. Oh, and it's come back. 2-0 to Newcastle. It's a good finish from Joelinton, really. But that looked like we should have gotten to that. I thought we were going to. And Newcastle have taken a 2-0 lead, and St. James's Park is going wild. It gets clipped in here. And once again, it's the same guy, Tarkowski, who's seemingly getting free headers, and it's just the players we have there on him are just very small in comparison. It's a little bit disappointing, but we'll have to deal with this. So going forward, I mean, we got a half hour. Can we turn this around? Nicely done. It's played out wide. Oh, that's a really good ball there to Shingasundar. Oh, he's managed to turn inside and get that across. Are you kidding? 3-0. Serdar with the finish, and that one's a little bit ridiculous. We've got to get to that ball. We've stood there and watched that ball come across. Look at this. Get over to it. Tried to get in the way, kept going, but Connor Cody there surely has that. Ball placement's got to be perfect, but he should be ready to step at a moment's notice there, and he just stepped late. That's a really awful ball on my end, but as I said, when you upgrade the sliders here, it doesn't just upgrade the things you need it to upgrade, and offensively they look a lot better, and that is a little bit that's going to be something we are going to have to deal with going forward. Neves. There's Fabio Silva making a good run, and he made the run and then got pushed off, but he's managed to win that there. Silva, and there it is. Pulled one back. Is there a miracle here? We need 2 more in the last 15 minutes to grab a point. But for a moment there, Fabio Silva looked like he backed off his run and then managed to get to it anyway. Very strange. See, this ball comes up. He's slowed down, but he's just pushed through it at the end. Got to it. It's a good touch. And he's fired it into the corner. As I said, is there a miracle here? 15 minutes to go. It's 3-1. Guys, we got to move forward when we're chasing the game. It's a really good ball out there to Verbic. Neves is going to get nowhere near him. Foyth is chasing back. Really good finish. That's absurd. And he's put the game to bed. That's an absurd finish from this guy right here. Just a little touch inside, and he's just hammered it home to seal our defeat here. Verbic, I believe, who scored that. But look at this. He just turns in here and then just step inside and then hammers it with no backlift whatsoever. A ridiculous goal. They weren't doing stuff like that before. Oof. It has been a bad one. This has been not so great. We always struggle against teams with 5 at the back because we like to move the ball sideways and create the extra man advantage, but it's a little bit more difficult against 5 at the back. And since they're marking a little bit tighter, we're struggling to just get those touches in space. And it showed there a little bit. We are going to be jumping into the Inter game on the back of a heavy, heavy defeat. 4-1 the final. They outshot us, they outplayed us, they outdefended, they outdid us all together, all around. Not ideal, but hopefully it does not carry into the Inter game. We are at home. We're going to need something here. Let's just not lose this one, at least. Give ourselves a chance in the second leg. They like to play 5 at the back as well. This is going to be very difficult. There are some really, really good players here. Hopefully we are up for it. But everyone should be fit as we are about to jump into this one here. So let's see. I have gone the wrong way. Ugh. Sometimes it's just weird how slow this happens. Wolves Inter. We jump on into it. Sometimes the menus are just insanely slow. I do not get it. But everyone looks fit. Everyone's ready to roll. As you saw there, they were playing 3 at the back with 2 wide in midfield. We'll see if they come back as much as they should, but another 5 at the back. So let's jump into it. Wolves Inter. Let's go. Guendouzi. Oh, come on. No way Guendouzi didn't get to that. Oh, and he's pushed it inside, and it's a good run. It's 1-0. And as I said, everything has gone up. We've changed 2 things, but we moved that goalkeeper ability all the way up. So the whole team gets a lift in every department, and they are tearing us apart right now. We should have got to that, and look, that run across, Connor Cody just kind of let it happen. It's a good finish from Jesus in the end, but inside 10 minutes, Inter have grabbed a 1-0 lead. Oh, come on, guys. We got to get these passes. They got to go right. I'm going to touch onto that, but it's not enough as that gets slipped in right behind us. 1 pass too many? No. 2-0. The jump in difficulty moving a couple sliders is incredible. I mean, we moved 22 points worth of sliders. This difficulty, the way they're playing going forward is... It is a whole new animal. I thought they overplayed it there, but they haven't. And it just gets slipped right back in. It's Jesus again, this time smashing it into an empty net. And on 20 minutes, it's 2-0 to Inter, and they have 2 away goals. Guendouzi. Jimenez, one more. It's out wide here to Semedo, and Semedo can see the run. And it's a good take by Traore. Good finish. We've pulled one back. Excellently done as Traore goes and gets that ball out of the net. This is a great take off his chest. Perfectly weighted ball by Semedo. And it's a really good finish as well. That gets out wide here. And that just gets clipped in first time. Off the chest. Good turn. And that's an excellent, excellent finish into that far corner. A really, really good goal. It's kind of worked us back into it a little bit. Half hour gone. It's 2-1 to Inter. Here's Lucas. Can play it out there to St. Maximin. And there's a little bit of space for St. Maximin to run into. Here's St. Maximin now. And Traore is making a really good run. Comes to Traore. Big touch. 2-0. Or 2-2. Jesus. We've leveled it up here. 43 minutes gone. And we've turned it right around. 2-2. And now we've got ourselves a tie. Looked like they might run away from it a little bit, but St. Maximin with an excellent run. I thought that touch might have been too heavy. Goalkeeper didn't come out. And Traore has his second of the game. It's an excellent finish. And when we catch him on the break, that's our best opportunity to score. Obviously, but then when we catch them on the break, they're short at the back. They only have the 3. When they have time to set up defensively, it's obviously very, very difficult. They got the 5 at the back, the midfield. But, yes, a really good end to the second half. They're going to have an opportunity, perhaps. No. But it looks like we have done enough. 2-2 at the break. Nicely played in there is Lucas. Johnny. Heavy touch from Johnny. And get it back to Lucas nicely. And Lucas finds Jimenez. Oh, tight angle. Good save. That was a tight angle. Handanovic did well. Almost a lead for us. Lucas. Space out wide for St. Maximin. And we're in that position again with St. Maximin on it. St. Maximin running with the ball here. And St. Maximin sees the run. It's a little bit wide for Traore, but he steps inside, gets it across, and I've pressed A. I've pressed the wrong bloody button. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, that's a tap-in, and I've pressed the wrong button. I'm not sure how it got to Jimenez there, but I cannot believe I've done that. I never do stuff like that. Are you kidding? Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Oof, God, he went for goal there first time as well, Eriksson. That was not too far away. Neves. Run through the middle here by Dendoncker, and Dendoncker with a good touch, and all of a sudden this is opened up for us. Is Lucas, and he can slide it in. Brilliantly done, and Dendonker's... Oh, his second touch really was an attempt at goal. He ought to be scoring that. That is another huge opportunity. We're creating big opportunities now. Kind of getting used to it a little bit. 3 minutes to go. Is there a late winner for either side as that gets all the way out to Traore? And Traore's going to try and race away there. Steps inside. One more across. Played across. Lucas. St. Maximin. It's back inside. Can we get that through to St. Maximin? That's lovely stuff. And St. Maximin tried to drag it across the goal. It did not happen. And they play it out of the back, and it looks like this is going to finish 2-2. And that is going to set up for a heck of a tie in Italy. But we're going to have to win that game or draw it heavily. We can't do 1-1, 0-0. There were opportunities late in that to win it. Struggled right from the get-go, but we got back into it. Defensively, we were a lot better. Going forward, we were a lot better, but we had chances there to really, really see that off, and it really... I mean, that's happened. Still ridiculous. Still ridiculous. Manchester City are 8 points ahead with 8 games to go. Not going to catch that, but we're only 3 points ahead of Chelsea, though we have a game in hand. But United have fallen a little bit there. Oh, well, United are just back here. I'm not sure if they've only played 29 or not still. We'll have to see. And United are up to 31 games, so they've dropped a ton of points recently, United. 2-2 with Brighton. And then a 2-1 home loss to Leeds. A 2-0 loss to City. So that gap is opened up. So United are 9 back of us with 8 to go. Not going to happen. It's really all about Chelsea, Arsenal. I mean, even Arsenal were 8 points ahead. It's all about Chelsea in theory. But hopefully we can keep on going. So next episode, as you can see, we'll have Leeds. And then we will have Inter again in the second leg. And then we'll have Sheffield United. So some games coming. And hopefully we can go ahead and win them all. But guys, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.